Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you with another video. All right, so with having Wi-Fi issues this morning, I was a little frustrated, didn't get a chance to make this video sooner, but now I've got a chance, and my Wi-Fi situation is cleared up, and so we should get straight into it. The Lakers are playing the Jazz tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's like 4 hours from when I'm recording, so maybe like 2 hours from when you're watching, depending on when you turn it on and when this thing uploads. But let's get into the Utah Jazz's history over the last 5 games. The furthest game into that space was against the Brooklyn Nets. We'll jump straight into it. Jazz won 123-110. Jazz been winning games lately, so we need to take them a lot more seriously than maybe we would necessarily choose to. So let's see what it is that they've been doing against the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets in this game shot 43%, 35 of 82 from the field. The Jazz 51%, 42 of 83 from the field. From the three-point line, Brooklyn shot 11 of 42 for 26%, not so good. And the Jazz 14 of 25 for 56%, very, very good. From the line, 29 of 38 for the Brooklyn Nets, 76%, and 25 of 27 for the Jazz, 93%. So the Brooklyn Nets got to the line like crazy, even though they shot significantly more threes, but they lost because they couldn't hit the shots that they took. So this is a little bit of a strange game here. The rebounding, 44 for the Nets, 39 for the Jazz, 14 offensive boards for the Nets, 9 for the Jazz, 31 assists for the Jazz, 22 for the Nets, 7 steals for the Jazz, 6 for the Nets, 7 blocks for the Nets, 1 for the Jazz, and 18 turnovers for the Nets, 28 points conceded off of those, 13 turnovers for the Jazz, 23 points conceded off of those. 16 fast break points for Utah, 9 for Brooklyn, 56 points in the paint for Utah, 46 for Brooklyn. And the largest lead of the game for the Jazz was 16, and the largest lead of the game for the Nets is 15. And now ESPN has added a new stat here, percentage of time led. So I think that's kind of cool. I'll let you know that 22% of the time the Jazz had the lead, and 71% of the time the losing Brooklyn Nets had the lead. I like that stat. Good looking out to ESPN for thinking to place that in play. So yeah, let's get it straight into the Jazz. Markkanen, 35 minutes, 30 points, 11 to 18 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, hit all 6 of his free throws, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards, plus 12 for Lauri. Filipowski, 31 minutes, 15 points, 6 of 8 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 1 of 1 from the line, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, plus 21 for Flip. Svi Mykhailiuk, 25 minutes, 10 points, forgive me, you guys. 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, plus 25 for Svi. Keontae George, 31 minutes, 29 points, 8 of 20 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 9 of 9 from the line, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 turnover, plus 14. If his turnover is going to look like that, that boy's he's going to be an all-star for certain. If he can take care of the basketball, that's one of his biggest Achilles heels. Ace Bailey, 25 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 2 rebounds, plus 12 for Ace. Slow-mo Kyle Anderson, 17 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards, minus 8. Taylor Hendricks, 7 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 rebound, minus 10. Caleb Williams, 8 minutes, 1 turnover, minus 1. Bryce Sensabaugh, 22 minutes, 8 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 2 of 3 from the line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, and a minus 2 for Bryce Sensabaugh. Isaiah Collier, 15 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, minus 20 for Isaiah. He's better than that. I expect for him to start playing well some point in time. We're going to keep an eye open for Isaiah Collier. I always have him circled as a Jazz member. That concerns me. Walter Clayton Jr., 24 minutes, 13 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 4 of 4 from the line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive board, plus 22 for Walter. And hopefully he starts getting minutes because he's another one of those little guards in Utah that's really, really good. And rookie, Walter Clayton. So, Noah Clowney had 29 points, Nicholas Claxton, 12 points, 23 for Zaire Williams, 17 for Wolf, 10 for Sharp, and 12 for Saraf. So yeah, that's what pretty much the Brooklyn Nets were able to do. Had the lead majority of the game, as we already know, but could not overcome the onslaught of efficiency from a good shooting, very well taken care of the ball Utah Jazz squad. So they took care of Brooklyn 123-110. And I believe that game was in Brooklyn, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was. Yes. They had a New York two-step. And that takes us to the next one against the Knicks. 146-112. Utah got stomped all the way out. All the way out, man. Not a close basketball game here. The New York Knicks shot 56% from the field, 51-91, and the Jazz shot 40% from the field, 35-87. From the three-point line, 15-42 for the Jazz, 36%, 21-42 for the Knicks, 50%. Knicks got to the line 26 times, hit 23 of them for 88%. Jazz 35 times, hit 27 of them for 77%. Rebounds, 46 New York, 37 Utah, 10 offensive boards for both squads. 30 assists for the Knicks, 23 for the Jazz, 9 steals for the Knicks, 8 for the Jazz. 2 blocks for the Knicks, 1 for the Jazz. 13 turnovers for the Knicks, 20 points conceded off of those, and 12 turnovers for the Jazz, 9 points off of those. 12 fast break points for Utah, 11 for New York, 36 points in the paint for Utah, 54 for the Knicks. 41 was the largest lead of the game for the New York Knicks. The Jazz never got a lead, and the Knicks were up 96% of the time. And the Jazz didn't get any percentage on that, which seems strange, but I guess I don't know how that works. Whatever the case may be, there was a 0 there for the Jazz. Markkanen, 26 minutes, 18 points, 5 of 13 from the field, 2 of 6 from the 3, 6 of 6 from the line, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, minus 33. Jusuf Nurkic, 19 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 0 of 2 from the line, 6 rebounds, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 2 offensive boards, minus 19. Svi Mykhailiuk, 19 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 8 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, minus 24. Keontae George, 28 minutes, 18 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. He hit all 7 of his free throws, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, minus 33 for George. Ace Bailey, 34 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 13 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 1 of 3 from the line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive board, minus 23 for Ace. Kevin Love, 17 minutes, 7 points, 2 of 5 from field, 2 of 4 from the 3, 1 of 2 from the line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, minus 19 for K-Love. Slow-Mo Anderson, 12 minutes, 7 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 3 of 4 from the line, 1 rebound, 1 steal, plus 4. Filipowski, 30 minutes, 10 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 8 boards, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 2 offensive boards, and a minus 2 for Flip. Bryce Sensabaugh, 12 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from the 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, minus 17. Isaiah Collier, 24 minutes, 13 points, 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 4 of 5 from the line as well. Had 7 assists, no turnovers, minus 5. That's a bit more like it, Isaiah. I just want to say this. I think Isaiah Collier is one of those nice young players to where if you need a point guard, Dallas, any of these teams that need a point guard, I would try to see if Danny Ainge would be willing to shake a loose Isaiah Collier, because he's a starting guard who's likely doesn't have a projection to go that route on this team. So, yeah, Utah, they drive a hard bargain for what they have. Isaiah hasn't really developed into who he's going to be. I think it's a good time to go get him. I think his upside could potentially be all-star someday. So if you need a point guard, Dallas, there's a few teams, but Dallas is the one that come to mind. Trying to find solutions for who you can get at the point guard position. Isaiah Collier is worth the price he's going to cost right now. He'll be better for you than he was for the Jazz. I would make it a priority. I would. Walter Clayton, 19 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from the 3, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 1 turnover, plus 1 for Walter Clayton in this game. So that's really what I had to say about that. The Knicks had one, two, three, four, five, six, seven players in double figures. Jalen Brunson went for 33 points. Karl Towns had 18. McBride had 22 in 22 minutes. Hit 7 threes. Brunson hit 6 threes. Towns hit 4 threes. They just really jumped all over a Jazz team that they're much better than. And didn't get much easier for the Jazz after that because they had to run into the Thunder, of whom the Clippers play, if I'm not mistaken, tonight, of whom we will play the Clippers on Sunday, our next game. So, yeah, a lot of stuff to talk about there. But, no, they did. The Jazz had a game before that Thunder matchup. Or did they? No, I'm looking at things the right way. It's the Thunder. Sorry, I'm feeling rusty right now. But the Thunder won the game 131-101. And let's get into the team stats. So, yeah, the Thunder shot 58% from the field, 51 of 88. Jazz, 47% from the field, 40 of 85. From the three-point line, 21 of 42 for the Thunder, 50%. For the Jazz, 12 of 36, 33%. Thunder got to the line 18 times, only hit 8 of them for 44%. The Jazz, 9 of 12 for 75%. Excuse me. 44 rebounds for the Thunder, 37 for the Jazz, 8 offensive boards for the Thunder, 6 for the Jazz. 32 assists for the Thunder, 25 for the Jazz, 9 steals for the Thunder, 6 for the Jazz. 3 blocks for both teams. 14 turnovers for the Thunder, 9 points conceded off of those. 17 turnovers for the Jazz, 27 points conceded off of those. 17 fast break points for the Thunder, 4 for the Jazz. 52 points in the paint for the Thunder, 48 for the Jazz. 42 was the largest lead of the game for the Thunder. The Jazz at one point had a 1-point lead, and the Thunder had the lead 98% of the time. The Jazz had the lead 1% of the time. Sounds about right. All right, so let's get into, God, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in double figures. Chet and J-Dub had 25 points on very efficient shooting. Aaron Wiggins had 19 points on very efficient shooting. It's just the Thunder, man. You have a hard time with them no matter who you are. All right, Filipowski for the Utah Jazz had a pretty good game. 36 minutes, 21 points, 10 of 14 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, a minus 18 for Flip. Yusef Nurkic, 20 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 9 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards, a minus 12 for Nurkic. Svi Mykhailiuk, 33 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 3 from the field and 3-point line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, minus 13. Keontae George, 28 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 12 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. Hit both the free throws. He had 6 rebounds, 6 turnovers, 3 assists, 1 block, minus 36. Bad game for Keontae George. Ace Bailey, 32 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 14 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, minus 18 for Ace. K-Love, 16 minutes, 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from the 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, minus 21 for K-Love. Taylor Hendricks, 25 minutes, 20 points, 6 of 10 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, minus 9 for Taylor Hendricks, who's coming along, man. I like young Taylor Hendricks. He's a Laker fan, too, or at least he was when he was drafted. This is somebody I would love to pick up now if I'm another team. Get him off the Utah Jazz before he turns into what he's about to turn into. Caleb Williams, same thing. He's not developing properly, but I would take him off of that team and just develop him myself, and I know he's going to turn into something if I'm patient with him. Caleb Williams, I want all this stuff off the Jazz. He had 8 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 rebounds, plus 10. Bryce Sensabaugh, another player that the Jazz have that I like a lot. 6 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, minus 14 for Bryce. Isaiah Collier, 6 minutes, 0 of 1 from the field, 1 assist, minus 14. Walter Clayton, 29 minutes, 20 points, 8 of 12 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 9 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive board, minus 5. Walter is getting minutes and he's balling out. And this is why I think people need to just start calling it Danny Ainge for guards, man. Because you got Collier, you got Clayton, you got Williams, you got Keontae, who's going to be the star. Ace Bailey in place. You have too many upside guards that are going to help move a franchise in the right direction. These are lottery picks that shouldn't be in Utah to begin with. I would try to get these players out of Utah if I'm Milwaukee, for example, who needs young talent. The Clippers, for example, who needs young talent. You got to find a way to pry this stuff away from Danny Ainge so it can help jumpstart your team. And Walter Clayton, Collier, they're going to be bench players for the rest of their careers if they have to stay at the Jazz. That should never happen. That should not even be what's going on. So, yeah, these kids, the path isn't really there for Utah. They're overlapping on too much of the same position. So, OKC doesn't have that problem. OKC beat the hell out of them. Let's move on. All right, so the Jazz got back to their winning ways. They got a nice game out of Memphis. In Memphis, 130-129 was the score. Jazz got the victory. And let's see what happened in the team stats. So the Jazz attempted 104 field goals. 48 of them were made, 46%. 46 of 99 for Memphis, 46% as well. 19 threes hit for the Memphis Grizzlies, 41 of them attempted for 46%. 17 of 47 for the Jazz, 36% from three. 17 of 25 from the line for the Jazz, 68%. That's very bad. 15 of 21 for the Memphis Grizzlies from the line, 71% there. 58 rebounds for the Jazz. 49 for Memphis. That's some real rebounding there. 14 offensive boards for the Jazz, 9 for Memphis. 33 assists for the Jazz, 32 for Memphis. 6 steals for the Jazz, 4 for Memphis. 4 blocks for the Jazz, 5 for Memphis. 13 turnovers for the Jazz, 12 points conceded off of those. 10 turnovers for Memphis, 13 points conceded off of those. 7 fast break points for the Jazz, 17 for Memphis. 48 points in the paint for the Jazz, 44 for Memphis. 10 was the largest lead of the game for the Jazz, 12 for Memphis. And the Jazz led 49% of the time. Memphis led 42% of the time. So this is a close game. Lots of shots attempted. Lots of threes launched. Good free throw volume rather. Massive rebounding totals. This game must have been played at a warp speed. That's what comes to mind. So, Lauri Markkanen, 36 minutes, 26 points, 9 of 22 from the field, 3 of 19 from the 3, 5 of 7 from the line, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive board, a +2 for Lauri Markkanen. Jusuf Nurkic, 28 minutes, 13 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 17 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 5 offensive boards for Jusuf, -2 there. Huge game there. Svi Mykhailiuk, 24 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 5 from both the 3 in the field, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, +5. I like Svi Mykhailiuk a lot. He was an old Laker player. I don't understand why he's eating up so much of the small forward minutes starting when they have so many young players they have to develop who are projected to be starters or even stars. Ace Bailey, Sensabaugh, Collier, Clayton, none of these people should have to play behind Svi Mykhailiuk. Svi is a nice role player, some upside. Those guys are potential stars if they develop properly. Utah, I don't understand what you're doing, but I can tell you this. Williams, J-Dub's brother, is not developing properly. I think this might be part of the problem. If you remove Svi Mykhailiuk and start playing some of these guys, they'll play better for you, period. They'll get, you have more coming out of them than you're going to get out of Svi. And your job is to develop them, not Svi. That's just God's honest truth. I don't know if that's a coaching decision, organizational decision, but these young players on this Jazz team, they're not developing properly, in my opinion. And a big part of the problem is Svi being in the way and Kyle Anderson getting minutes. None of that should be going on, man. That's just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. Keontae George, 34 minutes, 39 points, 12 of 20 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3. He had all 10 of his free throws, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 0 on the plus-minus. Keontae's going to be a star, man. What can I say? Ace Bailey, 31 minutes, 8 points, 4 of 12 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3, 4 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, -1 for Ace. Kevin Love had 20 points in 20 minutes, 8 of 15 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, no turnovers, +6. I haven't seen Kevin Love play like this since he was a Timberwolf. He didn't play like this when he was with LeBron. Kyle Filipowski, 19 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 5 from the field, or 1 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, +6. Bryce Sensabaugh, 17 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, +2 for Bryce. Isaiah Collier, 24 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 from 3, 1 of 5 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 turnovers, +7. Walter Clayton, 8 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, -5. You see what I'm saying with the minutes, though? Isaiah Collier getting 24 minutes in this game. Clayton has 8 minutes in this game. Clayton's coming off one of his best games. Collier could barely get any minutes. You're having a hard time finding consistent opportunities for these kids, Utah. And I don't necessarily blame the coach for what I'm seeing there. It's just a byproduct of having some really high upside guys that need opportunities and only one basketball. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. The Jazz, their development process isn't as seamless, it seems to me, as it seems other teams got going on. It just seems like they got more guys projected to potentially underachieve based on the circumstances that they're in right now while they're developing. I want the Jazz to move some of that stuff for the betterment of those kids, man. If your team sucks, you're not doing anything anyway. These guys are developing. You're just going to keep bringing yourselves more and more of them as you continue going forward with all the picks you have. And none of it's actually coming together to make your team any good. And now you have some guys who you can legitimately say are stepping out. Like Keontae is stepping forward. Filipowski with big minutes can step forward. You're starting to know who you can use and who you can't. But this Collier, Clayton stuff, these guys need to be in other situations, man. They do. So that's what I want to say about that. 6 players in double figures for the Grizz in this high-scoring matchup. Cam Spencer at 20 points, hit all 6 of his 3-point attempts. Santi Aldama had 22 points rather. Josh back, so he had 21 and 10 assists as well. Wells came out there with 19. Coward had 17, so 17 and 12. 12 rebounds, 6 assists, a big game for Coward. So, yeah, Memphis had some really good individual performances, but they could not beat a very bad Utah Jazz team because Keontae George had one of them Keontae George games, and Kevin Love turned back the clock. So that's just what it is. We hopefully won't see Kevin do nothing like that against us tonight. But he's in a rhythm. That's what this tells us, because that was just a game before the very last game they played, for which was also a win against the Dallas Mavericks, 140-133. This was the big coming out party for the young player Cooper Flagg. He had 42 in this one. But the Jazz got the win in overtime. And so let's look at the team stats, see what it tells us. Yeah, my phone clicked the wrong thing here. Give me just a second, and we'll have those team stats for you soon. All right, so care to load, man? It's like it's almost loading, but not quite loading. I don't know why it's doing that, but yeah. Okay, 48 and 98 from the field for the Mavs, 49%. 50 and 97 for the Jazz for 52%. 13 to 36 from 3 for the Jazz for 36%. 9 to 27 from the 3 for the Mavs, 33%. From the free throw line, 28 to 41 for the Mavs, 68%. That's some bad free throw shooting going up against the Jazz. That has been a theme here. 27 of 33 for the Jazz, 82% from the line. 54 rebounds for the Mavs, 47 for the Jazz. 14 offensive boards for the Mavs, 8 for the Jazz. 33 assists for the Jazz, 24 for the Mavericks. 6 steals for the Mavericks, 8 for the Jazz, 6 blocks for the Mavs, 4 for the Jazz, 15 turnovers for the Mavs, 18 points conceded off of those, 13 turnovers for the Jazz, 17 points conceded off of those. 17 fast break points for the Jazz as well. 10 fast break points for the Mavericks, 66 points in the paint for the Jazz, 64 for the Mavs. 10 was a large lead for both of these teams. And the Mavs led for 63% of the game, Jazz 29% of the game. And the Jazz still got the win though in OT. And we'll just Shout out Cooper Flagg, 42 minutes, 42 points, 13 of 27 from the field, 1 of 4 from the 3, 15 of 20 from the line, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, a -9. This was his breakout party. That kid is going to be special, as we already understood. It just maybe happened a little sooner than we were expecting. But that's about as much as we care to talk about from the losing Mavericks. Let's talk about the team we'll face, the Jazz. Lauri Markkanen, 40 minutes, 33 points, 11 of 23 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 10 of 12 from the line, 16 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, 1 turnover, 1 block, plus 27. He had 2 offensive boards as well. Lauri Markkanen played very well in this game. Kyle Filipowski, 38 minutes, 25 points, 9 of 13 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 5 of 6 from the line. 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 offensive board, plus 27. Extremely efficient game from Flip. Bryce Sensabaugh, 22 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block, minus 14 for Bryce. Keontae George, 41 minutes, 37 points, 11 of 20 from the field, 5 of 10 from 3, 10 of 12 from the line. My God, that kid is balling. 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 turnovers, minus 5 for Keontae. Ace Bailey, 24 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, minus 2 for Ace. Slow-mo, 0 of 4 from the field, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, minus 20 and 15 minutes for Slow-mo Anderson. Taylor Hendricks, 18 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 5 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, plus 2 for Taylor Hendricks. Extremely efficient night for Taylor. Caleb Williams, 22 minutes, 11 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 1 rebound, 2 assists, plus 15. It's the best game I've seen him play thus far. Isaiah Collier, 31 minutes, 10 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, no turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block, plus 1 for Isaiah. So now he got 31 minutes. In the last one, he had 8. The one before that, he had a huge game. Probably won't get much playing time tonight. Walter Clayton is 13 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from the 3, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, plus 4. So he had 13 minutes in the last game, which means he'll probably play more tonight, and Isaiah probably won't. So we'll keep an eye open. Both of those kids are capable of killing you, but they're not capable of being on the floor together because, of course, the Jazz have too many guards. And Kevin Love, after coming back from that massive game, he was a DNP. The Jazz are absolutely all over the place, man. Their minute situation and how they use their talent, it's absolutely random. If you're a Jazz player, you have to be losing your mind. You can have a fantastic game and get a DNP the next game. This happened to multiple players in the last 5 games. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Utah. But I will say this, they're a bit unpredictable to expect. Tendencies and stuff like that would assume that there's going to be any consistency to what it is they're doing with their roster. And based on what we're looking at, there isn't a whole lot. But they do have a lot of talent. They do play a high-powered offense. And we have seen them twice over the last month or so. So I'd imagine with us winning both of those games, they're going to be especially interested in beating us on their home floor tonight. So we need to be keen and ready for a high-powered offense with Utah, and they have been finding ways to win the games that they're supposed to win. They've been losing to the good teams. Hopefully we consider ourselves a good team and continue them on that trend. We're wearing purple tonight on their home floor. They will be wearing white. And, of course, this game is 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. The injury report, Ayton is out. Austin is out. Gabe is out. And we're happy Gabe's out. Hopefully he never returns. But DeAndre, that's bad, especially with Flip playing the way that he is. Nurkic having a big game he had 2 games ago. That's not good. But Lauri being out helps a lot. I'm sure we'll see a lot of Bryce Sensabaugh, a lot of Flip, probably a lot of Ace Bailey, and Keontae George still going to do his thing. So, yeah, that's really what it is. Of course, Austin, I don't think he misses another game. He'll probably play in Inglewood against the Clippers on Sunday. That's just my guess. But this should make a full week right now. So, and DeAndre is dealing with an elbow. I don't really know much about that injury other than he's a scratch. So that's extremely unfortunate for us. Marcus Smart, Luka Doncic, LeBron James, Rui Hachimura, and Jackson Hayes are projected to be starters. hopefully we'll see more of our young players, man, since there ain't going to be no Gabe Vincent out there to eat up their minutes. Keontae George, Bryce Sensabaugh, Ace Bailey, Yusuf Nurkic, and Kyle Filipowski are your projected starters for the Jazz. And as I said, Flip is in a nice rhythm. I expect for him to have a huge game tonight. In fact, I picked him up on a couple of fantasy teams. I just think with opportunities, that is a big-time player. So, yeah, man. I like this for us because we don't have to deal with marketing. That's really what it is. I don't like this for us because we're likely going to find ourselves a bit small out there without 8. But, it's going to be an interesting game, man. It's going to be a very interesting game. I don't know really what to expect. Lakers haven't played in 4 nights. Sometimes that means that we're rusty. Sometimes that means that we're well rested and are able to play well. So I don't know, man. I want us to go out there and play with the same energy we had against Phoenix. I thought we came out with a lot of energy, even though we were extremely inefficient. But ultimately, we really made ourselves proud for the effort and just the overall physicality that we played with. And, I'm ready. I'm ready for this game tonight. It seems like the Lakers haven't played in about a week, so this is going to be fun to watch us tonight, whoever we have suiting up. I'm going to take a nap, man. My body feels exhausted. I don't know what that's about, but I can tell you this. I'm going to be wide awake at 6 p.m. for this basketball game. And, of course, with everything being on the up and up with my Wi-Fi situation, I shouldn't have any problem giving you the videos that ultimately we hope to give you, halftime and post-game videos. So that's pretty much what it is, man. It's time for me to nap. I'm telling you, I'm really exhausted. But I definitely wanted to get this video out to you before the game. I hope you all enjoyed it. And that's pretty much what I got to say, man. Let's get out there and take care of business against the Utah Jazz team that we expect to beat every single time we see them. BDL 44. I thank y'all for watching. I'm out.